1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6,
7. Imagine scrolling on your phone late at night and seeing people's perfect bodies, amazing families, and perfect futures. Waking up the next day already feeling depressed about yourself. A 2023 Journal of Absolute Health study found that teens who spend more than 3 hours per day on social media was twice as likely to report depression or anxiety symptoms. Let's say Maya starts slowly going on the internet before she goes to bed. Eventually, she finds herself always on social media. Her world became smaller and smaller until it consisted of just her house. Just lost all her friends, hobbies, and sense of self. After this speech, you'll learn how social media leads to anxiety and depression. You'll also learn how to use social media in a positive way and how to avoid the negative parts of social media. Learning that social media negatively affects you will help you understand the triggers of social media and help you be more aware and resilient to social media. I've gone through and read lots of valuable and credible sources about this topic. I've also heard about people's experiences and firsthand and watched and heard different documentaries about this topic. Personally, I have experienced the negative side effects of social media. At some point, I ended up deleting Snapchat because it made me very depressed, but I eventually learned how to use social media in a healthy way, and I know now how to use it without the negative side effects. Social media negatively impacts your mental health. To begin, I will explain that comparing yourself to people on social media can create a low self-esteem. Next, I will show why social media can create anxiety and depression. And then finally, I will review how people easily get addicted to social media. Even though social media is fun to look at, it is very much linked to negative mental health. Comparing yourself to someone on social media will create a low self-esteem. Creating self-acceptance. There's 8 main steps to creating self-acceptance according to Psych Central. The first one is forgive yourself. Second, practice self-compassion. Third, use present moment awareness and mindfulness. Fourth, acknowledge and love your abilities. Fifth, ignore your inner critic. 6, connect with loved ones who appreciate you. 7, move on from disappointments. And 8, gain perspective on your limitations. Learning to who you are and can be challenging, especially the parts of you believe that you are not the best. If you've had a hard time with self-acceptance in the past, you know that there are ways to embrace the present and gain perspective on the past and love everything in between. FOMO, fear of missing out, and can create a serious toll on your self-esteem. Very Well Mind has done research about FOMO and has said it is not just the sense that there might be better things that you could be doing at this moment, but it is the feeling that you are missing out on something fundamentally important that others are experiencing right now. In your mind, it may seem that everyone else is having this amazing experience and you're the one who is missing out. There are lots of related terms to FOMO that you may also experience. FOJI, fear of joining in, which basically means the fear of sharing things on social media and not gathering any response. Practicing personal growth will boost your self-esteem. Change your thinking, have a growth mindset. Think about yourself going out of your comfort zone and accepting challenges that will help you get to where you want to be. Don't be afraid to fall on your face. Start by viewing challenges you have faced and turn them into opportunities. Don't think of your mistakes as a bad thing. Make them into a learning experience. Now, since you have heard some things about social media does negatively impact your mental health, let's get into the next main point. Why social media increases anxiety and depression. Being on a screen for a long amount of time isolates you from real life interactions, making you feel lonely and sad. But not talking to people face to face harms your quality of relationship. You don't have to have a good relationship with people. This affects your mental health in a bad way. Spending excessive amounts on social media can lead to having bad sleep problems. With bad sleep problems, this can reduce your amount of physical activity throughout the day. Blue light is always on your phone at all times. Blue light makes your mind alert, making it hard to fall asleep when looking at your phone late at night. This proves that social media is impacting us in many bad ways. Have you ever gotten sad because of one of your posts on social media didn't get too many likes? You might be finding yourself seeking validation. Rely on how well something it does on social media for your happiness will lead you down a rabbit hole of depression. Instead, post things that will make you happy, even knowing that it may or may not get that many likes. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what others think, it only matters what makes you happy. Seeking validation only on social media will decrease the amount of meaningful conversations in real life relationships. This will impact your social skills, and you know how to speak to people if something is bothering you, making you feel more alone and sad. Although social media is addicting, there is always use in a smart and positive way. Getting addicted to social media is easier than you think. Certain media platforms are designed in a way where it triggers dopamine, which makes us want to keep looking at our phones. Getting addicted to social media will lead to neglecting real-life obligation and activities previously enjoyed. For example, it can be as simple as getting home from school and not doing your homework. It can also lead to lack of self-care. You may get too lazy and not shower every day, or just simply don't brush your teeth. This also proves that it also leads to negative side effects for your mental health, all relating to social media. Why teens are particularly vulnerable to getting addicted to social media. Adolescence is the second biggest period of growth in the brain. Teens' brains and social skills are still developing. They are practically susceptible to the activeness of social media. Teenagers who use social media from a very young age are more in danger of developing these disorders and future addictive behaviors. Overall, social media does negatively impact your mental health. For my conclusion today, I explained why social media negatively impacts your mental health. I began by explaining how comparing yourself to people on social media can create a low self-esteem. Then I explained how social media creates anxiety and depression. And lastly, I reviewed how easily it is to get addicted to social media, leading to bad mental health. I hope that since you know how that social media will negatively impact your mental health, you will learn to get off it and improve more meaningful relationships in your life, or learn how to use social media in a positive way. Thank you.
One, two, three, 4,
5, 6, 7.